The Mothman Equinox is a fairly recent addition to the event calendar for Fallout 76 and brings with it a little more danger than the other events, mainly because your enemies are equipped with better weapons but also throw a mean Molotov. For 2024 we have 23 new plans added to the rewards and one new outfit, which I'll cover shortly. During the event period, which this year runs from the 2nd of April, starting 12pm EST, 5pm GMT, and runs for 2 weeks until the 16th of April, 12pm EST, 5pm GMT, on the hour, every hour, the Mothman Equinox event will start at Point Pleasant in the Forest region. During the 2 weeks of the event, there will also be daily and weekly score challenges that require you to complete this event, so please keep an eye out for those. The actual event is pretty simple, and follows a set pattern of events. You'll first need to locate and talk to Interpreter Clarence, who will be marked with a golden diamond, but if you can't see him, he's located on the rooftop of the Mothman Museum on the right hand side of the massive throne. Once you've interacted with him, you'll need to listen to his instructions where he'll tell you how to prepare for the ritual. The first step is to destroy the vines of containment from around each of the 3 pyres, which can simply be destroyed by shooting or hitting them. Once all 3 pyres are clear, the event will move to the next stage, which has 3 different objectives. Firstly, you'll need to destroy 10 totems of warding. These totems are mainly found on the rooftops, but there is a random one in the cemetery next to the church. You'll want to also be on your guard for cultist prophets, who are dressed in ghillie camouflage with red glowing Mothman eyes. You'll need to kill 6 of these for part of the second objective. You'll have noticed that albino radstags will have started to spawn throughout Point Pleasant. To complete stage 2 of the event, you'll need to kill 15 of these and deposit their blood into the blood troughs found around the town. Once all these steps are complete, the event will move to the final part, which is to light and defend the 3 pyres from enemy attacks. To light the pyres, simply go up to one and interact. Once lit, ensure to stay and defend the pyre you have chosen to light. There will be numerous enemy spawns that will try to attack the pyres, including cultist prophets, deathclaws, vengeful Mothman, and Mothman hatchlings. The enemies have a much larger health bars and do a lot more damage than normal enemies. You'll need to defend the pyres from 3 waves of attack. The first wave will attack the church pyre, the second wave will attack the church and bridge pyre, and the third wave will attack all 3 of the pyres. Once you have defeated the enemy attacks, you need to head back to the rooftop where you started the event and perform merriment, basically emoting 30 times. Although this is not essential for the completion of the event, it'll award slightly more XP and caps at the end and also makes the event finish faster. If the event has been successfully completed, the wise Mothman will appear on the rooftop, so ensure to walk up and click on him to gain the plus 15% XP buff, which lasts for 60 minutes and stacks with other buffs. During the event, cultist high priests will spawn all over the map. On death, they will drop cultist high priest packs, just like the holiday and spooky gifts that drop from the Scorched in other events. One of the rare rewards from these packs are perfect Mothman eggs. They have a 5% chance to be in the loot pool reward and can't be found anywhere else. Ensure to keep these safe and don't scrap them. Then during the first or second stage of the Mothman Equinox event, place these perfect Mothman eggs into the Cradle of Pretenders that is made from sticks and located behind the Mothman statue in the centre of the town. Although this is an unmarked optional objective, it'll reward and unlock a hidden Easter egg. Let's take a look into the rewards and the new plans added for 2024. At the time of writing this, there is a known bug that will more than likely not be fixed before the event, but is in fact in the player's favour. On successful completion of the event, there are 3 possible outcomes depending on how many pyres have been destroyed. If all 3 are destroyed, the event will have failed. If the event is completed with only 1 or 0 pyres destroyed, the player will receive an additional 2 treasury notes for a total of 7, plus an additional legendary core for a maximum possible 4 cores on completion. This is great news for all players, and a bug that I think everyone will agree should escape the Zapper. However, there is also a bug that is not so useful and affects the plans that will drop from successful completion of the event. If you learn any of the plans you receive during the event, it will remove them from the list of possible rewards, but will not increase your odds of learning the remaining plans. Therefore, your rewards from this event will get worse if you learn any of the plans. I would highly advise not learning any of the plans you receive until after the event, then you can use any additional ones to sell for caps or trade for ones you don't have. There are 3 non-tradable plans, the first being the Mothman Equinox Beer Stein, which is 100% guaranteed from the event, so you can go ahead and learn this. The other 2 are the Mothman Bug Zapper and the Mothman Cultist Incense. Although you'll not improve your odds of getting the remaining plans by learning these, you can't trade them either, so you may as well learn them. The plans that can drop from this event are the following: the Chainsaw Skeptical Paint, a Dried Wildflower Bouquet, and the Enlightened Lantern. A Fuzzy Enlightened Plushie, a Fuzzy Mothman Plushie, and the Sacred Mothman Tome. a Mothman honeycomb paper globe, along with honeycomb paper Mothman in blue, brown, green and red. The cultist adept hood and robes, the cultist enlightened hood and robes, the cultist eventide hood and robes, and the cultist neophyte hood and robes. There is also a cultist incarnate helmet, the previous Mothman throne, and the cultist backpack. The 3 plans that cannot be traded are the Mothman Equinox souvenir beer stein, the Mothman cultist incense, and the Mothman bug zapper. There is also a plan for fluttering moths, but I don't have any image for this, so it'll have to be a surprise. Each plan has a 3.85% chance to drop when 0 pyres are destroyed, a 1.92% chance to drop when 1 pyre is destroyed, and a 0.58% chance to drop if 2 pyres are destroyed. Although apparel can drop as rewards, they will only start to drop once all the plans in the event are learned, and this is not recommended due to the current bug. As all the apparel can now be crafted from the plans that drop, it is still beneficial not to learn the plans until after the event, and forfeit the apparel drops, as they will be fairly worthless now the plans are available anyway. Players will also receive a goodie bag from the event that contains stim packs, Radaway and purified water. The chance for a grenade plan, including the Nuka-Cola grenade at 0.4%, and physical mines and grenades will also have a chance to drop within the goodie bag. During the Mothman Equinox event, cultist high priests will spawn all over the map in Appalachia, in the form of 1, 2 or 3 star legendary enemies. They are pretty tough, so be on your guard when hunting these, and will drop the corresponding star legendary weapon or armor piece on defeat along with a cultist high priest pack that contains valuable loot. They can be pretty tough to find as they do not have any audio cues, other than when you are close they will start to hear them speak. However, you will know when one is near, as all enemies, even Radroach and Eyebots, will be under their mind control spell, which give the enemy a red glow with small red butterflies around them. The cultist high priests seem to favour areas that have more enemies to control, but they can be found anywhere across the map. I've used a route that seems to give a high chance for the high priest to spawn and takes you to various highly populated areas, so I would advise that if you want to farm this, ensure you have your XP and intelligence buffs on so that you will also earn the repeatable weekly score challenge along the way. For this route I'm starting in the north at Wavy Willards Water Park, then heading down to Clarksburg, then on to Grafton, east to Grafton Steel, south to Monaga, west across to Morgantown, then south to Helvetia, continuing down to Somerville, then on to White Springs Golf Club. At this point, you may want to visit the White Spring Mile or train station to scrap and script some items. Now head to Huntersville, then southeast to Fort Defiance, then across to Watoga. Once again you can remove some weight with a vendor and scrap machine. Now head north to the General Steakhouse, then northwest towards the National Radio Assembly, before heading northeast to Harper's Ferry, and finally ending at Barkley Springs, where there is another station and script machine. The cultist high priest's loot contains the following, but does not contain contextual ammo, script, legendary modules or any other type of currency. Although despite that, it is a good source of ingredients to make berry mentats and brain bombs, so they are worth farming. If you are interested in the event lore, there are tomes that can be found inside the church at Point Pleasant, behind the church pyre in the display cases. To unlock the tomes, you simply have to complete the Mothman Equinox event. They will unlock after 1, 3, 6, 10, 15 and 21 successful event completions, if you want to read them all. However, they do not give anything other than lore about the wise Mothman cultists. I hope this video was helpful, and I'd like to give a big thanks to Duchess Flame, Sugarbombs Rads and Nukin Knights for all the data and information relating to this event. Please remember to hit that like and subscribe for more of my content. I'm Golden Gek, and have fun. See ya!